Done. Yeah.
Very cool. Very sick. All right.
Very epic.
Very epic. Very cool.
EpicGameStore.net.
Yeah. Sure. So, it's been a minute. I've been pretty busy recently, but we're back on episode, I think, 4 of the podcast series. Today we're actually reviewing someone who is not local, not in my area, but this is a homie that I've known for quite a few years. It's
been a bit.
I would say 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, honestly,
6.
at this
Yeah.
point.
Also, you might notice, before we get into it, I should probably address, you might notice something on screen right now if you're watching this on YouTube. Harvey here got a VTuber rig set up. And
Yes, I do.
I might probably have something similar set up, something different, probably definitely less quality going down on my end that I'll do in post. But yeah, so this is going to be the VTuber episode today.
Heck yeah, let's go.
So first off, who the fuck are you?
Hey guys, my name is Harvey. I mainly go by Aki online, and on Twitch and on YouTube I go by Akihito-P. I do music, I stream, and yeah, I exist.
Okay. Yeah, you do exist.
That's my
for sure.
that's my introduction.
Maybe debatable, but we'll see.
No, yeah, it is debatable. That is very fair.
So what do you do? What do you music? What do you stream? Tell more.
What do I music?
Yeah, Harvey, there's a gun to your head. There's a gun to your head right now. What do you do? You got a full story.
Yeah, okay. So, I've been in the Vocaloid community for 7 years now, give or take, and I've been using Vocaloid and other sort of vocal synths for about 5.
Okay.
And I do instrumental music, I do pop, sometimes, it really depends. I kind of dabble in everything in terms of music. Yeah. Then in terms of streaming, I am a variety streamer, but I think I kind of got a bit of a following because I played through every single mainline Sonic game.
Oh, did you finish that?
I think I finished every game.
Every
mainline one.
Okay, you got 2 more coming up soon.
Yeah, right? So, I mean, like, I gotta do Colors again.
Technically.
And then,
are you going to play Colors again?
Yeah, I'm excited for Colors Ultimate. Dude, it looks nice.
I'm so excited for.
And the fact that
Ultimate.
there's the rival race with Metal Sonic now, that is very interesting and cool.
I did a stupid thing. I think I've said this on the podcast, but I did a stupid thing a few years ago, and I was like, I'll sell my Wii U and all of my games from my childhood. I'm stupid. I'm dumb.
You were very.
I'm a bitch, dude. Why'd I do that?
I still have my Wii U.
Yeah.
Okay. The only mainline game the only recent Sonic game I did not get to play was Rise of Lyric because my disc I ordered from Amazon came fucking scratched and broken, and the Wii U would not read it.
I don't blame it. I don't blame the Amazon seller. God,
I mean, that was $30 I'm never gonna get back.
I've never $30, dude.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon. You could do a refund, dude.
I ordered this bag at Christmas.
God, you know what the funniest? I just thought of it. The funniest refund story I had is a whole in convolution of me trying to get copies of all the Halo games. So, God, what even was it? So I ordered a used copy of a Halo 3, okay?
Okay. And ODST or?
No, just 3. I already had ODST.
Okay.
So, because for some reason I had the 2, because my brother started giving me his 360 games. We didn't grow up with the 360. He just bought it at some point.
Fair.
So he at one point was like, "Hey, I got the Xbox One now. Here's all the 360 games." And I was like, "Oh, sick." But for some reason he had Reach and ODST, but he had none of the actual Halo games. Just the 2 spin-offs. Weird. Which both super good games, but
well, no, yeah, they're good games, but still that's weird that he only had those 2.
Yeah. So anyway, there's another convoluted thing with me trying to get Halo 4 because I think I own 3 copies of it somehow.
Wow.
But for Halo 3, I ordered it off Amazon. I ordered a used copy, and I was like, okay, this will come with the case and everything, right? And it didn't.
It didn't.
So I put the disc in, and also the disc doesn't work. It gets to about 5 seconds in the story mode, and and it just like, oh, it might have come with a case. No, it came with a case, and I know why.
It came with a case.
I think the case was broken though, a little bit, just a little chip.
But still,
here's why I know it comes with a case. So I put in a refund. I was like, yeah, this don't work. Take it back. I forgot to put the disc in the case when I refunded it. I messaged the guy because I felt really bad. He didn't respond. I still got my money back.
That is amazing, but yet absolutely horrible on your part.
I still have that disc. It sits in my extra Halo 4 case. That Halo 4
extra Halo 4 case.
Yeah,
okay.
That Halo 4 came from the thrift store, and it only had the multiplayer disc in it.
That's disgusting.
It also has the really gross. Do you know about it? Some of the Halo 4 cases, and I think some Xbox games, have just like a really gross like yellow box at the bottom. I don't remember what it says. Do I have?
Really?
Wait, hold on.
Wait, let me look this up.
I'm not even looking it up. I'm looking at the actual disc. Okay, yeah, it has a really gross box at the bottom, and it says not packaged for individual sale. I'll send a picture on Discord, and I might flash it on screen.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Send it to me. I need to see this shit.
It's disgusting.
It's
so 2 out of the 3 Halo 4 discs or cases that I have or had have that because I borrowed my friend's Halo 4, and then I happened to just get 2 other copies of it from other places.
God, that is horrible.
So I keep this gross disc in my drawer, not on the shelf.
Hey, I do not blame you.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if it were me, I would have just thrown out the case and went and bought another one. So, I mean.
I kind of did, but instead of buying another case, I bought a whole nother copy of Halo.
I mean, sometimes that's cheaper than just buying the case.
Yeah, I have so many stories about my game collection, just trying to find cases and discs.
God, I feel that. Fun fact, I was so super dumb. So I forgot where I put my GameCube copy of Sonic Adventure.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'll order one off of eBay. I found one for like $20 with case and everything. I was like, okay, this seems good. It comes in, and like the case, it's pretty fucking nice, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it, everything's good. I actually open it up. It has Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in it. So I proceed to go on and order another copy of Sonic Adventure.
Okay.
You know, and at this point I had already ordered a copy of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle because I needed a case for that also.
Yes.
So now I'm sitting here with no Sonic Adventure and 2 copies of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Okay?
Okay.
So then the next eBay order comes in with for the Sonic Adventure case, and like it's a shit case, you know. Yeah. I open it up, and for some fucking reason, there's 2 copies of Sonic Adventure 1 in there. And so, you know, like I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll take it. And like I check, and both discs work perfect. So, you know, I put all this stuff away. I sort it out. You know, I'm chilling. I'm going through my other games. I open my Kirby Air Ride case, and there's my copy of Sonic Adventure DX.
What?
Yeah.
You put it in your fucking Kirby Air Ride, bro.
Yeah. And, so you have to remember that this was like over the course of like 3 weeks. Okay. And that whole time, I could have just looked in the Kirby Air Ride case, and my copy was just right there.
Yeah, I have. When I bought my friend's PS2, like I think a year or so ago, and I got a bunch of cases, or not cases, games. I think he already had Sonic Heroes and Sonic Gems collection. Either he had them or I found them at the store because I went there after I bought the console. But I have those 2 and case. Then I have another friend who is a bastard and doesn't keep cases. Throws them away.
Disgusting.
Throws them away. So
that is
they have
disgusting.
all their discs. So they were like, "Oh, you got a PS2? Okay, I can sell you some games, and I know you like cases very much, so I'm gonna bring it to you in the worst way possible." And you know what they fucking did? You know what they fucking did? They brought it to me. They brought all these discs to me in a fucking sandwich bag. A plastic sandwich baggie. Aspen, if you're listening, what the fuck?
That's actually horrible. I hate that with a passion.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm bad with my discs. But at least for games I don't want to have a case for, I have a spindle for.
No, I think they have a spindle. They just wanted me furious.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
In retros, it is funny though. I'll give them that.
It's really funny, but I hate it.
So yeah, I still have a bunch of games that don't have a case yet, and I always forget about them because they're not on my shelf. So, yeah, but also fair. My in that package of discs were another copy of Sonic Heroes and Sonic Gems collection. So in that their PS2 cases, I just have 2 discs in there.
Hell yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm gonna tell you probably the best find I've ever found at a thrift store, since you brought up thrift stores and stuff.
Yeah.
So this was like November 2020. Okay, COVID's still going on and everything, you know, and my parents wanted to go out grocery shopping, so we go out.
Yeah.
And like by the Aldi, there's a Goodwill. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna run to the Goodwill real quick since we're out. So I go over there, I walk in, looking around, and there's nothing around. Then I get to where the books are, and I see this one like tiny little box just sitting there, and I pull it out, and it's a copy of the collector's edition of Majora's Mask.
Oh, how much?
And it has the gold cart and everything, and it was the sticker said $5, but that sticker color was half price that day.
You got it for $250?
I got it for $250.
Jesus fuck, dude, that's insane.
It's and it's like in like really good condition. Also, I'll send pictures in a bit. But like it's mwah.
Yeah, I've been to my thrift stores a couple times recently, and I haven't seen like anything good in the past while. It's just like a shitload of Madden games.
Yeah,
and
yeah, of course.
But like
one of the
first times I went to the thrift store for it is when I found like the first Halo for like I don't know like $3-5 maybe.
Oh hell yeah!
And I was like, cool. Hell yeah! So then that's when I started playing them all through from the start. But I had already beaten the spin-offs that I own. But yeah,
that's fair.
Shout out those games.
One other thing that I just remembered that I found at I think it was a Goodwill again. This was like 2018-ish, and like me and my dad are in the Goodwill looking around, and I'm in like the back by like where they keep all their like miscellaneous electronics and stuff. And there's just a laptop sitting there.
Okay.
And, you know, I pull it out. I'm like, okay, it looks real old. It has like Windows XP branding on it. So I'm like, okay, I've been looking for an XP machine. So I pull it out and I see that they have the power cable with it. So I plug it in to test it. Turns on everything. And I look on the desktop and I see the exe file for the original version of Vocaloid. And I didn't even like look any further. I just turned off the computer and checked the price, and it was like $11. So I bought it, brought it home, and besides for like a bad battery, which I still need to replace after all this time, to the best of my knowledge, there is a legal copy of the original version of Vocaloid and like 2 of the voices for it. So it's a pretty cool find.
Like the original, like is it? Because I'm not
like 2004.
I'm not like super familiar with how it works. So it's like the original like music making program.
Yeah, it's the original first revision.
Oh Jesus, dude, that's insane.
Like it's from 2004.
How well does the laptop work?
I mean, like it doesn't run without being plugged into the wall at the moment.
Okay.
Because I still need to find the right size battery.
Are you able to get the file from there to your like current computer?
I haven't tried to, only because I don't know if it's a legal copy or not. Because like it looks legal, but like in order to find out, I need to go into like the registry files and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just am too lazy to do that still.
I guess, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But like that was a pretty insane find, honestly.
So yeah, how long have you been? Well, you already said you've been working with Vocaloid for a while, but how did that like?
Yeah, like 5 years or so.
How did that interest start? Like, how does the Vocaloid immersion process happen?
I mean, like for me, what happened was it had to be like 2011, 2012-ish when I first originally found it. And whoa, that would be like that's 10 years ago. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, anyway, it had to be like around then because like I remember that I was in my grandmother's second house.
Okay.
On like a little laptop that my parents gave me to use.
Sure.
And I was there because she was dying of cancer and stuff, and I was being pulled out of school all the time. And in times when they didn't want me in the other house, they would just give me this laptop to look online and stuff.
Yeah.
And I happened to find a cover of a Vocaloid song that was a One Piece parody.
Okay.
And because of that led me down the rabbit hole.
Shout out One Piece.
Yeah, right? Like, honestly, like,
Yeah.
It led me into one of my biggest passions, which I'm so happy about.
I think the first time I ever heard of anything Vocaloid was, I think, Smosh put Hatsune Miku in a video. I think like Ian was making out with a cardboard cutout of Hatsune Miku, and that was the first time I heard about anything like that, and I was like, okay, and I just like put that in the back of my the back folder of my brain, and I never checked on it again. And then like I check back in, and like you're making a bunch of Vocaloid sounds, and then I find all these things on SoundCloud, and I have another friend who's super into Vocaloid. And, like,
oh, that's dope.
Or well, I guess two friends actually. I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's really dope.
Yeah. So like now I'm getting more thrown at me, but I still like I kind of get it. I kind of got my head wrapped around the concept.
Hey, if you ever need more help, I'll teach you.
Yeah.
I've been like the person to go to recently for that sort of thing.
It was only like I think a year and a half ago where someone I know on Twitter explained to me that Vocaloids are kind of more like instruments than they are like artists.
Yeah.
Which is actually a fascinating concept. I think that's really interesting.
One of the cool things is that I think it's still going at the time of us recording. Yeah, I think it's still going for like another day or two. Mm-hmm. There's an Indiegogo to fund a new vocal synth voice, and it's an English female voice. Okay. But the voice provider is a singer, I think also actress. Mm-hmm. Her name is Emma Rowley, but like her voice, it's so clear. It's probably one of the clearest like vocal synth voices I've ever heard. Yeah. And I'm so excited that it actually got fully funded. Because they're developing it on one of the newer technologies that uses artificial intelligence to create the voice bank, and some of the results from it so far have been absolutely insane. Mm-hmm. I'll find one and send one to you. Yeah. Like even though like the program Vocaloid itself hasn't been like as popular in recent years, the whole like vocal synth like idea and community is like thriving. Yeah. Yeah, which makes me so happy.
I'm seeing a lot more stuff recently than I have been. I'm getting Miku memes on my TikTok page every day.
Hell yeah. So related to that, I just gotta say this because this really pisses me off. So like Hatsune Miku used to be on Vocaloid, and then her company back in like I think 2018, 2019 was like, nah, we're gonna develop our own vocal synth program. Mm-hmm. And this is the way it went. They put up the pre-orders December 2019. Yeah. Released a beta, like her one like original sounding voice bank as like a beta type thing in June 2020. Okay. And then didn't release the rest of her voices until like a few days ago. And all three of her voices that come with like her new version on the new synth sound exactly the fucking same. And a lot of people are pissed about it because the company really dropped the ball on it. Yeah,
I would like. Okay, wait. Did they take it off of like the original thing?
Yeah, they're making their own synth for it now.
Lame.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like also like kind of like, so part of the reason why that happened, at least from what I can gather, was all of a sudden like middle of July 2018, Yamaha just shadow drops the new version of Vocaloid. Okay. And like since then, maybe like 3 voices have come out on it. Yeah. So it's kind of dead in the water at the moment because we don't know what Yamaha's really going to do next. So that's why everyone's been like gravitating towards these newer synths that are coming out. And it's just it's crazy. It's a crazy time in this community.
Yeah. I still need. Well, I don't need it because I don't play guitar anymore. But it would be really funny to own
the Miku Stomp,
the Miku pedal. Yeah.
God, I've been seeing more and more eBay listings for them, and they've been going slightly down in price. And I'm waiting for the day I just decide, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it.
Yeah. the guitar cover artist I follow, Little V, he uses it every so often. Most often on April Fools, he'll take the most requested song that he has, and he'll probably do it as Miku instead. And
hell yeah,
which is really funny. Shout out.
But that's just cool that even like happens, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, super rad.
One of the things that like, oh, I don't remember what I was gonna say now. Fuck. Oops.
Yeah.
But like, no, it's a fun time in the community right now.
Yeah, dude. I mentioned TikToks earlier. I remember I told you about this, because it was fucking insane. Someone I know, one of the two friends I know that are into Vocaloid, sent me a Vocaloid like meme, and at the end of it, it had credits, and just completely random meme someone I know sent me, someone that has no idea who you are, sent me this meme, and you're credited at the end of it, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? So
I've been like, the past year or so has been like really great for me.
Yeah.
Just because I've been getting commissions and stuff now. I've been
Rad.
helping others with a lot of stuff.
Super.
Because like at this point, I'm like kind of in like the older generation of vocal synth users.
Okay, cool.
Because like, now there's like now being a resurgence, so now there's new users.
Yeah.
And like, because I'm old, I've been in the community long enough to remember when Vocaloid 3 came out.
Okay.
I'm kind of considered a veteran now.
And what are we at currently?
Currently it's Vocaloid 5 still.
5. Okay.
But
cool.
but
It's like
recently
PlayStation.
Yamaha, yeah.
Except the PlayStation 5 doesn't exist, but I won't rant about that yet.
Right. Yeah, hey, I mean, I have one. I got one on pre-order day one, so I mean,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
fuck you too.
I'm angry.
But like, the thing that's interesting is that like, what happened with when Vocaloid 5 came out was that Yamaha just kind of shadow dropped it, like I said.
Yeah.
But they put up a warning that there was going to be server maintenance, like the day before, like the day of that they shadow dropped it, and that was in like July-ish, June, July, 2018, and like 3-4 years is about enough time for one engine cycle, so they usually update it after that amount of time. And just like a few days ago, they said like end of the month there's going to be server maintenance. So I'm kind of sitting here waiting, seeing if they're going to shadow drop the next version of Vocaloid, whatever that may be.
That would be fun. That would be really neat. Probably another.
I mean, like,
resurgence.
It'd be crazy.
Online of Vocaloid interest.
I mean, like the biggest thing is recently Miku Expo happened.
Okay.
And this year was an online show. Usually there are actual physical concerts you go to. And like, I went to the Chicago show back in 2016 when it happened, and it was an experience. It was amazing. But like this year they did online because they canceled all the 2020 shows. And the entire time for the North American one, like ever since it started with like the pre-show stuff, it was at #1 trending on Twitter.
Ooh.
And it was so fun. I have screenshots of it. Like the whole like hour and a half show was trending the whole time.
Dude, that's really sick. That's really good. Really good to see.
It just shows how alive the fandom is.
Yeah, it's like it's getting more and more mainstream, and it's really good to see.
Yeah,
I love
and like
seeing that happen with like any fan base.
And I mean, like the craziest and best thing about this most recent time is that the theme song for the show was actually created by a Western Vocaloid producer.
Oh.
Which is a first for the concert series.
Love to see it. Yeah, like
So it's so cool.
Kind of similar like Smash Bros is finally getting like actual Western composers to do their stuff. Not just
right.
Well, Tekken's Japanese, but
like
Grant
but still,
Kirkhope.
the fact they're finally getting Tekken though.
They are getting Tekken. Harvey, have you heard Tekken music? Have you fucking heard Tekken music?
I love Tekken music.
Tekken music is fucking insane.
I might not be excited for the Tekken character, but I'm excited for the Tekken music.
Yeah, I would have preferred Jin or Hayachi, but I'm down for Kazuya. Kazuya's a bitch, and I'll take him.
I feel like if they used Hayachi, it would have been more like iconic, I guess.
Yeah, like he does feel more like the series representative. He kind of feels like, and like Jin kind of feels like the new like protagonist. Not really new because it's been a while, but. Yeah, I don't know. Kazuya is not the pick I expected. Like I was kind of confused when he popped up on screen, and I was like, "Oh, hi, hot. Wait, no, what?
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay." I still just love how it started with with him fucking throwing Ganondorf off the side.
I
of the
can't
fucking...
believe I didn't.
It's
Yeah, I didn't register that as a Tekken reference until like my friend on call I was watching with was like, "Oh, Tekken," because he's throwing it to the volcano. I'm like, "Oh, that's the whole point of this story." Yeah, I guess it's Tekken.
It's just still so funny though, because like literally like hours before, I saw someone on Twitter say like, Nintendo could start the direct by killing Ganondorf and end it by killing Ganondorf and still win E3.
I think they were talking about Captain Falcon because of F-Zero.
Oh, Captain Falcon,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
well,
my
same
bad.
character, basically. But,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
But because F-Zero's been dead forever, sad.
But I mean, like technically, they still did start and end with Ganondorf being dead.
Yeah, and
because
it was
Breath of the Wild 2.
Because they probably specifically picked Ganon because they were like, oh, people might be interested because they think it's Breath of the Wild 2. No, no, you fools.
And then they ended with Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, and like Kazuya's moves look so freaking sick. Like
we have the word hell in Smash Brothers.
I guess, yeah.
That's the funniest thing to me.
Yeah, he's not a Shoto. That's the first thing. As a Tekken person, well, I have only played Tekken 7, but I've played a lot of Tekken 7. As a Tekken person, he's not a Shoto. He plays totally different, and he looks like he plays like a fucking Tekken character, which will be super interesting. I am fascinated to see that because he looks fun as hell. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like,
I mean, yeah, he does look fun as hell.
Yeah, and then I'm a little upset because this means that there's no way that Scorpion is going to be in because they wouldn't do 2 fighting game characters back to back.
Well, like now I'm wondering who the hell the last character fucking is.
I want Doomguy. I want Doomguy. I want him. I mean,
Doomguy would be so cool, but like, I kind of really want Crash.
Yeah, no, Crash is a good pick just because like I'm confused as to why he isn't there already.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, put him in. Put Scrimblow Bimbo.
It would be so fucking hilarious if instead of putting Crash, they fucking put Spyro.
It'd be neat, yeah. I need to play
because like people would be pissed. I don't
know if they'd be pissed because I think people would be like, "Oh, cool, Spyro," but why? Why not Crash?
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to play their remix because I never ended up picking them up because I'm an idiot and never felt like spending $40 on it. And
fair.
I watched the what is it? Yeah, the prices just to make sure. Like, oh, is it ever going on sale? And no, it doesn't because Nintendo doesn't go on sale. Ever.
Why would Nintendo ever go on sale?
Why would any game for the Nintendo Switch ever go on sale? That's ridiculous.
Oh wait, here's actually a really like interesting thing that I learned.
Yeah.
So if there's a digital Switch game that's like you see on Amazon or something, and it's like really like discounted.
Yeah.
Like for example, the PGA 2K21 or whatever, the golf game, like the deluxe version that's normally $90 was on sale on Amazon for $20 for the digital version. And if you buy the code and you like put it in your Switch, you get the gold coins for like the full $90, not the $20.
Huh. Interesting.
So this is how I bought 3 sports games and made $10.
Free money. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's
it's like something really stupid, but like if you kind of just want some extra gold points and just some stupid game to like not really worry about, that's an option now apparently.
You could buy. Are the Travis games, Travis Strikes Back or whatever, No More Heroes, are those $10?
All the No More Heroes games, those are 20 or 15. Let me check.
I thought they were 10.
I remember buying them for 20, I think.
Okay, well maybe you got ripped off, Harvey.
I mean, like, I'm angry because like I bought the digital ones on Switch.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they'll never come out with physical
That's
ones.
what I did for many games. So many games.
But the thing that pissed me off even more is that I missed out on the physical version.
Yeah. That sucks.
Because I just didn't have the money at the time. Because I really wanted those physicals.
I got originally I bought Doom 64.
Yeah, they're $20 each.
Technically, wait, how many times do I own Doom 64? Probably like 3 times. Harvey, your VTuber face is very surprised right now.
Oh
What's
no! Oh no! I forgot. Yes, because I used my keypad. Ah.
Okay, there you go. I was like, wow, is Doom 64 that surprising? Wow.
This is so bad. I'm so sorry.
No, that's really funny.
Hello.
Yeah, but yeah. So,
because like I have my like expression set to my number pad, and a lot of the time I forget that I have them set there.
yeah,
So I tried to not use it, but when I do,
that's funny.
that's what happens.
That's funny.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
No, you're Gucci. But yeah, like when Doom Eternal came out, if you like pre-ordered it, I think you just got Doom 64 along with it if you pre-ordered.
Yeah.
And so I got that on PlayStation, and I think I bought Doom 64 on Switch also digitally. And then later, Limited Run was like, hey, we're doing it physical, and you get all this extra cool stuff. And that was the first time I bought a thing from Limited Run. And today I bought Among Us Collector's Edition for $90.
Oh no, why did you buy that?
For $90.
Why?
I got it for the funny button. It makes sounds.
Okay. You know, I feel the same way because I'm on the verge of making a really dumb fucking purchase.
Okay. What is it?
So I am a connoisseur of Vocaloids.
Yeah.
And I like buying physicals. Cause like not every voice has a physical, but like, the ones that do are pretty fucking good.
Okay.
And so like I have like a little collection of them. I'll send a picture of that again later that you can put on screen. But I was looking on eBay and then all of a sudden this listing showed up and I love it just because the front of the box is so fucking funny.
Oh, that is
and like
funny.
there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee.
Miku's just fucked up there with that Kohl's tag.
Yeah, exactly.
You can find Hatsune Miku at Kohl's.
That's what I was thinking. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, that's God.
It's so funny, and like it's $60. Like,
is it worth it? Like, what's?
I mean, like she normally retails for 150.
Okay, yeah, it's worth it. Okay, damn.
So like, yeah, I'm probably gonna order it later today.
Damn.
Just because I really like the idea of Kohl's branded Hatsune Miku.
Kohl's branded Hatsune. Would you take off the sticker?
No, I would just leave it.
God, I hate.
Like, I would buy two copies of her physically just so we can have one that looks normal and one that's the Kohl's branded one, just because it's so funny.
I think all discs should have. All cases for anything in the future should have a designated your shitty sticker goes here area on them, because I have so many like cases and things, because I also got into DVD and Blu-ray collecting somewhat recently because I'm a bitch, and my Doom the movie with Dwayne The Rock Johnson Blu-ray case is sticky. Because the stickers didn't come off right, so it keeps sticking to my copy of Detective Pikachu.
Oh god, I hate that.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's actually horrible.
Fuck the sticky stickers that they put on. And I ask if they have recommendations. They're like, oh yeah, and they give me all these things, and then I forget them when I get home, and I'm pissed.
Well, like one thing that I've learned is like if you pull off the sticker, one way to get the residue off is use the sticker itself on the spots with the residue.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Like just keep pressing it on there and pulling off, and it'll remove the residue.
Yeah. Okay.
So like that's an interesting thing that I've done for a while. That it sometimes doesn't work depending on like the box and everything, but it's pretty consistent.
Pretty consistent. Okay. Okay. I might try that, but I don't have any stickers anymore. But I'll see. I'll keep that in mind. I think someone said a hair dryer is the way that they use.
Yeah, I think that's one you can do.
Okay. And so I think someone said like wet cloth or something. I don't know.
I mean, there's also like the Gooby Gone and stuff like that, but
that might exist. Yeah
it might. Yes,
you might be telling the truth.
Fact. I might be. Who will know? Not me.
You know what else is a bad thing that I started looking through on eBay and already bought a couple?
What?
VHS collection.
Yo, okay. So there's only one like series of VHS tapes I really want to buy.
Yeah.
And that's the original American release of Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Okay, that'd be really fun to have on VHS. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I own the Platinum DVD collection.
Yeah.
That has like the best footage and everything, and I got that for like $100.
And now you want the worst footage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like I want both ends, because like also now, like I have all the rebuild movies. I've finally found them all on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I have the regular movies on DVD. I have the series on DVD. I want to get it on VHS, and then I really want to get that new Blu-ray set that's coming out in the West.
Yeah.
Because like Evangelion is going to be one of my favorite things for all time, and no one can convince me that it's bad.
Yeah. I was like all right on Evangelion. I thought the writing just did not work for me, but I liked literally every other aspect about the show.
I mean, which version did you watch?
I watched both the original. Oh, first I watched the Netflix dub, and then I watched it over like the span of like months.
A day? Oh, months.
So
okay.
like nothing really fucked with me. And then when I finished it, and I was like, I don't care, because I didn't watch Evangelion yet. I was like, I don't get it. And then people were like, hey, watch the original. So I binged the original dub in like a day, and I was still like, I don't get it. But then I watched. Then I bought. I have a Unit 1 Gundam or Gunpla, I guess, sitting up there on my shelf, and because I really want the
0, 1, and 2 in Gunpla.
I really want the build of Asuka's. Is Asuka 1 or 2 or 3?
Asuka's 2.
2, yeah. I really want the build of 2 with the cape that she steals off the...
Yes.
That is one of my favorite scenes in the show. That is so, like... The music works well, the animation, the sound, everything, like, flows so perfectly, and it's, like, so characteristic. Like, I love that sequence.
It's good.
It's so
great.
good. And I want that fucking cape on the
Have you gotten around to watching the rebuild movies?
I have not, no.
Okay, so like,
because I hear conflicting opinions. Like I know you've told me that you really like them, and I've had other people tell me that they suck. But what's your like pitch?
Yourself.
What's your pitch of it?
I mean, okay, for my pitch of it, you can skip the first rebuild movie.
Okay.
Just rewatch the first 6 episodes of the anime.
I would probably watch the first one. I would probably watch the first rebuild anyway. I usually just don't skip things.
Because like the first rebuild movie literally just retells like the first 6 episodes with like minor differences.
Yeah.
Then the second one onward, everything changes.
Okay.
And one of the big things that, because I'm not gonna say any spoilers or anything, is that like the second rebuild movie would cover from like episode 6 to like near end of the series.
Yeah.
And then
does that include end of Evangelion, where the
like it could like instead of doing episodes like, is it, you know how like
wait, Harvey,
in the anime how episodes 25 and 26
Harvey
are like different than the hi,
sorry, I'm interrupting. I was just wanting to
it's fine.
I just wanted to double check. Do you say Evangelion or Evangelion? Because I usually say Evangelion because that feels grammatically correct, because it's based off the word evangelical.
I mean, I've always done Evangelion.
Okay. You know what? It's probably that way because I don't think... Oh, well, you know what? Japanese does have a j sound, but kinda. Not really. I don't know.
I mean, I think both ways are correct, honestly.
Okay. Continue. Sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to clear that up.
No. But like, the second rebuild movie goes from like episode 6 to like 25, 26 to like the final episodes.
Yeah.
But it uses the end of Evangelion versions almost.
Okay.
But it's different also.
Yeah.
And then like, without spoiling anything, the third rebuild movie is 14 years after the second one.
Uh-huh.
So like, it's completely
adults?
different content. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
It's worth watching because it caught me off guard immensely.
Do you know about the
first time I watched this third one?
I don't know if it's a theory or if it's a real thing, but do you know about the thing where like after every third impact? Yeah. Second
It'd
impact?
be technically third/second.
Oh, well,
impact.
after every impact, like it's like a reset of the universe or whatever.
Yeah, I personally do believe in that.
Yeah.
Just because when you look at it as a whole franchise, each like preceding version of Evangelion could theoretically be like a time loop.
Yeah.
You know? Because like third impact happens, and that's the second impact for the next generation. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It just resets itself.
Interesting.
Because like there's enough small things that are different in the rebuilds until like past the second one. That like it makes a lot of sense if it's a time loop.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So like it Evangelion's always fun to theorize about.
Yeah.
Just because it really lends itself very well for that sort of idea.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people tend to like it a lot, is because of that stuff like that. Yeah, but on VHSs, like I have found on eBay a lot of Dragon Ball VHSs for pretty cheap.
Ooh.
And so I'm trying to collect the Blu-ray set first.
I actually bought you a gift that I never got a chance to send to you.
Oh.
It's I don't remember if it's a Funimation or Ocean dub, but it's a sealed VHS of like the part of the Saiyan saga.
Bro, that'd be insane.
It was like $5. I found it like a Goodwill, and I was like, Adam would love this.
Oh god, I would.
And I meant to send it to you like a Christmas or two ago, and I just forgot.
I would appreciate it. I'm not gonna ask you to do that because that's I'm not gonna be greedy, but.
Well, I mean, I literally bought it as a gift for you.
Yeah, because I found a lot of things on eBay. You can find really good VHS deals on eBay.
Yeah.
But
okay, so like talking about eBay and like more so VHS for a second here.
Mm-hmm.
There was this really weird store that used to be by me back when I was like 10, 11, give or take, that just kind of had a bit of fucking everything in it.
Yeah.
And it was only around for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the times I went in there, I saw this VHS tape with like this bootleg ass Dragon Ball, like, like packaging. So like I bought it. It was like $3 he wanted for it. And like I bring it home, and I need to see if I can get it to work again. But I think I have like an original bootleg tape that uses like broadcast, like visuals for the it's original Dragon Ball, not Z.
Okay. Interesting.
So like it looks like a really old like fan subtitled version of like the first 3 broadcast episodes.
That's very interesting. You know what?
And like I just need to check it out eventually on whatever VHS player I can find.
You know what fucking grinds my gears, Harvey?
What grinds your gears?
The fact that original Dragon Ball and some people would rag on me for including GT in this, but original Dragon Ball and GT do not have Blu-ray releases.
Yeah.
Why?
Honestly.
I want them.
Yeah.
I want them.
Well, I mean, if you go to Japan, there's Blu-ray releases.
That's
but
I
not
guess
English releases.
I could, but yeah, because I love the American Blu-ray releases, because like the fact that
they're pretty good.
The fact that you can listen to or watch with like the American dub with the Japanese score is fantastic. I personally don't think after watching season 4, because that's the first Blu-ray I got of it, I don't think the Japanese score works super well with the American dub, just because in a lot of instances, just because there's a lot of dead air. There's a lot of silence, there's a lot of waiting, versus I think the Falconer score does a pretty good job of like filling that space. I personally
really controversial opinion here. I like the Falconer score.
I love the Falconer score. I think it's super unique.
I really think it's good.
I think the Japanese score is... I forgot the guy's name. I think he died somewhat recently, but...
You said you're looking for the Blu-rays of Z, right?
I'm not necessarily that I'm looking for them, but that I am trying to have the money to buy them. How much is this that you just sent me? What is this? 160. Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Well, I mean, it's all 9 seasons.
Yeah, it is, but I will keep that on the back burner for sure.
Yeah, well, but like, I mean, hey, because I mean, like, what I really want is the Dragon Box sets, but those are like $400 each now. Yeah,
are you talking about the orange boxes?
No, I'm talking about the Japanese release, the Dragon Box.
Yeah, but on the score, like, I think the Japanese score is a lot more like, it feels more Dragon Ball for sure, but
yeah,
I love the fact that the Falconer score exists and stuff. Like it is. I'm
just amazed that it's on iTunes and stuff.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that actually. That's really
it's on iTunes still. Yeah. Like it's like what the hell.
And then like I don't think animes should do it anymore, or games or anything have like different scores between Japan and America, because that feels weird. But
yeah.
I love the fact that those exist for a lot of old things. Like, that's the kind of, like, weird, like, niche shit that I find absolutely fascinating.
Right.
You know?
Like, it's why I own 2 different versions of Sonic CD.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, Sonic CD is an example of that. But
Yeah, because, like, I love parts of both soundtracks.
Yeah.
But, like, at the same point,
think-
like, the Japanese one's superior.
I think I am a Japanese guy. I don't think I've even heard the American one that much because the Japanese Stardust Speedway,
oh, God,
that goes so dummy.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Well, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you end up watching the Sonic 30th Anniversary Symphony?
I did not watch
back
the
on
Symphony
Wednesday?
yet. I still haven't even watched the Undertale Symphony, which is another one of those.
Really?
I have them bookmarked. I have them saved on my watch later list, and I just never got around to them.
Honestly, I'll say that the Sonic Symphony is actually better than the Undertale one was.
Yeah, I've heard there was no live and learn though. Kind of.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Not gonna say anything. Okay, but yeah.
Let's just say there's a few surprises during it that are that's like really interesting.
Okay.
And I mean the one thing that I think that's like going to be a hard sell on you, that's going to make you want to watch it for sure, is they did an orchestral version of Supersonic Racing.
Supersonic Racing. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah.
And like it sounds actually amazing.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
Yeah. Dude, another form of video collecting that is kind of niche and would also fuck me up is GBA video. Because I was thinking about that because
GBA video.
I was thinking about that because they have Sonic X on them.
I used to have that. It was my favorite thing.
I have the one for Dragon Ball GT, and I don't have the others because I want to get like the ones that are like the Ninja Turtles, Yu-Gi-Oh. I think Pokemon had a few ones.
Yeah, I have one of the Pokemon ones.
One of the only 2 VHSs I have are Pokemon the first movie. I have that on VHS. I used to own it as a kid, but then we got rid of all my VHSs, and then my friend gave me his when his family was trying to like get rid of stuff. And I actually have a sealed VHS of Jaws from my grandma that I found in her house.
That's interesting.
Yeah, which I'm very interested in just keeping as a thing. I've never seen Jaws, but like that's a big movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big movie, and having that on sealed VHS, it feels very
right.
neat, you know?
You want to know something crazier?
What?
For some reason, I think I still have this somewhere. My parents own a sealed copy of Titanic on VHS, and it's like 3 VHS tapes big.
Wow.
And like it's the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
But I have it for no good reason.
Yeah.
But like still talking on like the idea of like formats and stuff like that we want to collect. I kind of want to collect a few like Japanese laser discs.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because those things are so cool. Because like not only do you get like the movie on this like vinyl record sized disc, but like you also have that front cover that can be like used as a what's it called? Like a poster.
Yeah, I'm forgetting what like laser discs are. Like, what do they look like? What? Like, I would need to see.
Here, I'll send one because I'm looking at one here. Because it didn't. Apparently, Dead Zone had an English dub laser disc release.
Oh, really?
Which is interesting to me that I had no idea about until like right now.
Oh, neat. Okay.
That's so weird.
It's like a vinyl cover, like you just said.
Yeah, it is the size of a fucking vinyl, so it's like crazy.
They have like special players for it and everything.
Well, yeah, like they stopped making them back in like 2001.
Well, yeah.
Because like Laserdisc existed from like the 70s onward.
Interesting. Very interesting.
The other thing that I really want is they have a collector's edition of End of Evangelion on Laserdisc.
Ooh.
That comes with like a Gunpla and a plushie and everything.
Dude,
here, let me.
I want to, but I also know it will destroy me to start watching Gundam because of the collecting. I already want to buy Gundams without having watched any. I'm a huge.
I own a few. They're really fun.
I'm a huge fan of the Zaku archetype of Gundams. The one my friend tells me that they're just like the stormtroopers of Gundam, basically. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that design. I think those guys are really cool looking, and I think and my friend told me there's an official Linkin Park Gundam.
That's so stupid. I love that.
I need that. I don't just want that. I need the Linkin Park Gundam. It's like specifically colored like it. I think it was for a release or something. But yeah.
But like, I just love this fucking like laserdisc set for fucking Evangelion. Like, look at this shit. It's so weird. I love it.
That is really neat looking.
It's like it just has such special looking box art and stuff, and it's one of those things I like really want just as a collector item.
Yeah, of course.
Because like, for example, the new Porter Robinson album.
Okay.
I bought the collector's edition of it that comes with the 2-disc full-size vinyl and 7-inch singles.
Ooh.
And art book and other stuff, and like
yeah,
I'm so happy I got that, but I'm also pretty angry because they've kept pushing back the shipment date on them.
Yeah,
so I might never get them.
I have ordered a bunch of separate things from like Limited Run, and I have received one of them so far, and I started buying those like last year, and I'm still waiting on those.
Right.
Which the only one I've gotten is my Doom 64 collector's edition, and like that's super cool. I got the poster of the Cyber Demon hanging up on the wall behind me. I got the physical case. I got the developer book. I got the the box and like the metal cartridge and everything. But I want all my other shit that I ordered from them. Give me Among Us today, Limited Run. I want that funny button.
God,
it beeps.
I've been debating on buying it, but like it just
yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend that to anyone except me. Part of it was spite because I tweeted a picture of it on Twitter, and I said
I voted yes.
Yeah, I said, will I buy it? And people thought no, and I wanted to tell them that they don't understand who I am.
I mean, like, I voted yes, so I mean, I was in the right camp.
I have another thing that's like technically from Limited Run, but I got it on like the resale kind of like they ran Doom helmets on on Limited Run.
I saw.
And I didn't get it during that time. When I finally convinced myself to buy it, they weren't selling it. And then like very soon after, Bethesda was like, "Hey, we're actually doing it now. Buy it from us." And I was like, "Shit, okay."
God.
The problem is Bethesda's like always like $20 shipping extra, pretty much.
Right.
So it costs more. It costs like $200, but I have a Doom helmet that sits on my shelf.
God, that's great.
It covers up my high school diploma, and that's okay.
High school diploma. God.
Yeah. Shout out Doom helmet. So yeah, now I'm just waiting on like the Rivals of Aether Collector's Edition, and the original Doom Trilogy Collector's Edition. But yeah.
God. Okay. So speaking about like collector's editions again, one thing I'm really pissed about is Japan is getting a really nice looking collector's edition for Sonic Colors. That's just like the Sonic Adventure 2 collector's edition. It has like the CD, the soundtrack CD, and a little coin commemorating the anniversary. And like we're not getting that over here in America. And like I'm like at a point right now where I'm kind of like, do I order 3 copies of this? One collector's edition, one digital for PC, and then a physical copy for my Switch.
You know what's a collector's edition that has me pissed off?
Oh, why?
Metroid. I'm not even like, because I never played a Metroid game until like a little bit recently.
Really?
Like about 2 years ago. The first time I like really sat down and played one is I put Zero Mission on an emulator on my phone, and I would just play that during high school classes.
Wow, interesting. Okay.
I always knew Samus because I grew up in Smash Bros. Like, but I never played a lot, and now I own Metroid Prime 1, but I really don't like the controls, so I'm waiting for a hopeful re-release.
Interesting.
And I want to play Super Metroid. I should play Super Metroid, but
Super Metroid is okay. Personal opinion, I like both of the GBA Metroid games more than
I
want
to play Fusion so bad. Fusion looks so interesting.
They all like okay. Most Metroid games are good.
Yeah,
just that's just a baseline.
Obviously.
Yeah,
but yeah.
But like,
except,
I think if you're gonna play any of them, play the GBA ones. Honestly.
Yeah, and I did. I played the Zero Mission. I didn't beat it because my phone discovered that I was running an emulator and it didn't like that, so Apple did its Apple thing and stopped letting me use it. But I played enough to get the idea, and then so I
mean, at this point, you can probably just like download it off of the internet.
I have another GBA emulator on my phone, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah, like scalpers just freaking ate up the shit out of the American Metroid Dread release. So I got mine. I have mine coming in from Europe.
Hey, at least you got one.
Yeah, I did get one. I think you can still get them on Amazon.
I'm like kind of waiting.
If you go to Amazon UK, they'll have them.
Yeah, I figured that much, but like I'm kind of like waiting to see if I can order both the amiibo and the game at the same time.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because like at the very least, I at least want those fucking amiibo.
Yeah, that game looks,
because those look really nice.
That game looks fascinating. Did you also have the thing going through your brain while watching the direct, being like, oh, they skipped Prime 4, they went straight to 5 when they showed Metroid 5 on screen?
Yeah, I was like,
I thought they were announcing Prime 5.
I was like, it's first person. Is this Prime? Are they just going? What the fuck is happening? I was so confused.
Yeah, that was a really like left field announcement in like the best ways. Like no one expected that fucking. Apparently, I think there's like a story.
I mean,
like a really big development story of that game. Like,
I mean, like it was canceled like 15 years ago or something like that. And like just the fact that it exists again is crazy to me.
Love to see it. We love to see that.
I mean, the fact that they're bringing back fucking Advance Wars out of anything.
I loved that trailer.
Crazy.
Like, I don't know why, but the announcer voice, the girl in that trailer, like her voice like really stuck out to me, and I was like, it just brought a smile to my face. I was like, oh, this is so fucking fun. I love that like kind of like cute little like commander voice that she was doing. Yeah. And I was like, this is fun. This is fun. I want this game.
I mean, like, I like those sort of games, but like, it's just so crazy that Nintendo is just like bringing all these dead franchises back.
They really pulled all the stops with the last direct.
And like, one thing that seems really weird to me was that there's no Mario game for Christmas.
No, yeah, I was like,
there doesn't really seem to be much of anything for Christmas this year.
No, I want Mario.
Like,
Odyssey
maybe Metroid, but
yeah.
So like I'm thinking we're probably gonna get another direct sometime soon.
They're totally gonna have another one soon. But it does feel like a little soon to like drop any game announcements if you do it like fall and then like hey they're in winter, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, Nintendo's had a very bad tendency recently just to be like on Twitter, hey guys, this is coming out in 2 weeks.
Is Mario Golf out today?
Yes, it is. That's what I'm going to be streaming after we're done here.
Yeah. Hey, plug. But except for the fact that this episode will drop like in 2 weeks. Anti-plug. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I want Mario Golf. I can't buy it yet because I am going to Disneyland next week and I will be spending money for sure. But
I mean, like, the biggest thing with me recently is that like I had money for Mario Golf, so I bought it. And then like I was like, I want to play something from my childhood, and then I remember that the Tony Hawk like Pro Skater 1 and 2 is on PC. So I bought it on PC, and I was like, wait, it's coming out on Switch also. So I bought it on Switch also.
Have you been playing it?
I've been playing it a lot.
Hell,
and I plan to do a stream today where like I play Mario Golf for a bit, do some of the story mode, but then I want to do some Tony Hawk and then some. I'm thinking of doing what the hell is the name of the game I'm thinking of? I think it is where is it? I have it in my Steam library because I was gonna play the Steam version. Where? Oh fuck! I can't actually remember it right now. I feel really stupid. It's when I see it here, I'll know. Yeah. Because I'm smart. But Rogue Legacy.
Okay.
I love that game so much.
I've heard the name.
It's a game I've always played.
What is it?
So it's so you know like roguelikes, how like each time it's randomly generated. It's basically that, and you have to choose a different like knight each time. That's a different class, and like it's hard as hell, but like it's one of those games that I just play just because it's fun and I can do whatever else when I'm playing it. So like that's a game I really want to stream more and just kind of do chill like let's talk type of streams.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I would totally like to tune in
Yes.
soon to see Tony Hawk. I did not grow up with Tony Hawk. I was aware of it as a kid, but I never had anything except a Wii for a while. But
Oh wow.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 for PS4 fucking ate up my life during I think the fall semester. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fucking ate up my life. Cause it's not even recently anymore. It's like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I started like actually learning how to skateboard because I owned one for a while,
yeah.
but I didn't really know how to stop, so I didn't ride it that often. But in college, a skateboard is your best friend because you get anywhere on campus in like 5 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
And you feel cool doing it, and you get to listen to the tunes.
You get to listen to the tunes.
So
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I now have like a like really fucking big skateboard playlist because I just I found the Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the new soundtrack, the official playlist on Spotify.
Like, the soundtrack for 1+2 HD is, I think, mostly the same songs from the original.
Yeah, no, they
I don't care about most of them. I just care about Superman by Goldfinger.
Yeah,
that's the only song I care about.
Tony Hawk himself like put out a video to go along with the playlist on Spotify, explaining like he was like, oh yeah, I just kind of picked a bunch of random bullshit and people really liked it. So I'm like, what? and so and then they explained like they actually added a bunch of new songs too that kind of match with the current skate generation, which is like fascinating.
Yeah,
I think that's cool. So I took that playlist, I added them all to a new one, and then I added a bunch of other stuff from like my video game playlist, my other playlist, blah blah blah, my rock metal, blah blah blah, and I now have just a super fucking long absurd skateboard playlist that I put on shuffle, and I'm always vibing to anything that's playing.
I mean, yeah,
every time I'm skateboarding.
I have playlists like that also. It's great.
I love just having that. I make too many playlists. I'm a playlist person.
Oh, the funniest thing. So I haven't like tested this out a lot, but in 1+2 HD, there's an option to turn on streamer mode, and I think all it does is just mute the soundtrack.
That sucks.
But that's the funniest thing in the world.
I hate that we've come to a point where that needs to happen. Fuck copyright laws,
right?
Dude.
It sucks.
Steal.
It sucks so
Everyone
much.
go steal something today. I don't care.
Oh man.
I don't need to put a disclaimer on that. Probably.
Probably. Asterisk.
Yeah, asterisk. But yeah, dude, I love that freaking game. I love that soundtrack. I got way into it, and I need to.
Because like what I was gonna say was that I grew up with a Sega Genesis and an N64, so like my brother only had like the first. But okay, so this is a really funny story. So on the Sega Genesis, my brother only had Sonic 1 and Sonic 3, and so I started playing Sonic 1. And I learned how to play, and then I was like, okay, I'm bored of this. Let me play Sonic 3. And for like the first like year and a half of me playing it, I had no idea what the fuck the spin dash was.
God, no.
So I couldn't get past the first level of Sonic 3.
You know what? There's a lot of situations in Sonic where that's fine, because the first level is usually the best one.
It's just like, but it was more like a, what the hell? What am I doing wrong here? Why can't I get to the next part of the level?
That's a very little kid thing to happen.
It's just still just like crazy though. And then like at the same time when I was playing these games, on the N64, all he had on there was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Was it 3?
No, the original one.
Oh, the original.
I didn't Pro Skater on N64. Wow. The first, I know at least the first were on N64.
I know. I'm pretty sure the third one is on there. No, I know the third one is on there because Family Jules, the guitarist, has I think he has the world record for it.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I watched his videos.
Yeah, the first 3 are on N64.
Of him streaming that. Yeah, that's neat.
Because like one of the fucking craziest things about the N64 ones was like these songs were all like cut down to only be like a minute long.
That's really
and that's
funny.
the funniest thing in the world.
I know that the load times are like the worst on that one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I want to play more of the the Tony Hawk games. I think that would be fun to get into. Yeah.
Oh, I think that they're great games. I'm not the best at them, but like, I have a lot of muscle memory on them.
Yeah.
Because like, I just started playing them again, and the level that I love the most, that I've always loved the most from the first one, is the mall level.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
And I was just playing last night, and I think I got like a 200,000 score combo.
Oh, God. I love figuring out just like, you finally piece together all the bits in your head. Oh, I could do this and this, combo that into the, and like finally piecing it. It's like a fighting game. It's like I specifically remember several instances, because like one of the only like big figuring out a combo like moments to me in a fighting game was like, I picked up DBS Broly, and I found I just like, I went ham in the training mode, figuring out how that works, and it was so fun. And I had so many moments just like that in Tony Hawk, just on different things. Like, I figured out there's one like outdoor kind of spiral staircase almost thing in I think it's like a city. It's one of the city levels. I think it's in 2, maybe it might be in 1.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
And I figured out you could just go up and down that motherfucker, or back and forth on one thing and then down all the way and then back up. And like, I figured it out, and I got like the best score just using that on grinding.
Right.
And it was really fun. It was so fun to figure out. Shout out
the
to
one thing that like I'm gonna forever stand by as a solid opinion of me is that there's never gonna be another good skating game like the first like 3 Tony Hawk skating games, because those are just so perfect. The controls are so nice, and like, it just feels fun.
Yeah, I have not played the Skate series, like Skate 3 and everything, but I should, because I've heard people are very passionate about that series as well, and I really want to get into it.
I'm just so excited for anything that's going to be related to Tony Hawk coming up, because I really feel like
I hope they remake the others.
They are. Yeah, that's what I think they're going to do, because it seems like this one sold really well.
Yeah.
What I'd really like to see is like remakes of Underground.
You know what else would be a good thing about them remaking 3?
What?
Doom Guy is in Skate 3. Not Skate 3. Is in Tony Hawk's Skater 3 on PC.
Well, you know that like
they put fucking Doom Guy in Tony Hawk, and they reference that in Eternal also.
I mean, like, I think that fucking Spider-Man is in the second game, right?
Yeah, but that's never happening because Disney.
Oh yeah, but still.
Or Sony.
I mean,
Sony,
like,
actually.
Yeah, no, Sony.
Well, no,
that's
it's
what
on
I mean. Like,
PlayStation. Why didn't they? Why didn't they do that, Harvey? It's on the fucking PlayStation. That's Sony's console.
Hey, don't ask me. Don't ask me, man. I have no idea.
God, that's frustrating now that I think about it. I do hope, because the only like cool, like super special characters they have are like Jack Black and like a skeleton and I think an alien maybe. But I want more. I want more. That would be so neat. I think Darth Maul was in one of them.
I'm so excited for whatever's gonna happen going forward with it.
Yeah, super excited to see that revived. Whew. Another really, I say bad. It's not bad, but my wallet type of collection I'm getting into is comics. Because I've collected manga.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I've collected manga for a while, but now I'm starting to get more into like American comics, and the only thing stopping me currently is that my local store does not have Invincible Volume 3.
Wait, I keep forgetting that Invincible is a comic series.
And you know what?
Because like I'm only like on episode 4 of it, but it's the best fucking thing I've ever seen.
It is, isn't it? It's the best fucking show ever. I love it. Yeah, I watched.
It's so good.
You know what happened to me when I watched it? I started it at like 8 p.m. one night, and I was like, okay, I'll watch a few episodes. I finished the series at 4 a.m. the same like night.
God,
I could not stop. I just watched one after. The series is so fucking good, and I got a little bit spoiled for me because I couldn't watch it until I got home from college.
Yeah, fair.
But God, it's so good. It's so good.
One TV series that is absolutely incredible, amazing, and should really be renewed is Final Space.
Final Space. Okay.
Final Space is one of my favorite shows, animated TV shows, that at least since last week is still on air. Because like right now we don't know the state of it.
What is it?
Because season 3 just ended.
What is it? I haven't heard of it.
Okay, so like it stars the main character Gary Goodspeed.
Okay, that's a funny name. I like that.
Yeah.
Very,
so
very
I'm just gonna give you
early
like a
comic
quick plot synopsis.
Ah.
I'm gonna give you a quick plot synopsis of the first season.
Uh,
So he's put to jail for 5 years for blowing up 5 Imperial cruisers and a small family-owned taco shop. and so he's put to jail to go do maintenance on satellites and stuff for 5 years.
Okay.
And he meets this green little alien and he names him Mooncake.
Okay.
And Gary slowly learns that the Lord Commander is trying to break into Final Space to let out Invictus and become a Titan.
Uh-huh.
And so it's up to him and a few other unlikely friends to save the world.
Okay. Yeah, what's the show's like vibes like? What are the vibes for like?
You know what? Let me just send you a GIF because that's it. Yeah, and you use this GIF on in the podcast for like the visualizers, just because there's not really a way to like describe how good of a vibe the show is.
Yeah.
I'll send 2 of them.
Are we talking okay, so if you can't describe the emotional vibe, what's the like designs? What's the physical? Oh, this. No wait, I've seen this.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I thought we were talking about an anime. Okay, yeah. No, this looks neat. I'm glad to hear that it's actually
great.
good.
The show's really great. No, it's amazing. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Okay.
Just because like the characters are so likable, and there's just the writing has such good pacing.
Yeah.
Like even on like more so filler episodes, it still feels like absolutely insane.
That's really good. That's good to hear. Yeah. Okay.
And like season 3 really dropped a lot of huge bombs about like character backstories and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those shows I really, really want to see continue on. Because the thing I love the most about the show is the original like short pilot that was created by the creator of the show was put on YouTube like 6 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And after he put it up there, TBS contacted him and they created it into an actual show. And this is actually another really interesting thing, is that the first season aired only on TBS.
Yeah.
Then after a year, right before the second season started, they started airing the first season on Adult Swim. And ever since then, Adult Swim gets the new episodes before TBS, like a whole week early.
Interesting.
So it's like one of the only shows that is both broadcast on TBS and Adult Swim. Although now I guess that is different, since I think starting this upcoming Monday, Rick and Morty is going to be on TBS.
On TBS? Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, that's real interesting. So like, you know.
Yeah. Okay, we're wrapping at about an hour now, because we got.
I think we're over an hour.
Yeah, we're over an hour. We got pretty caught up in the in talking about just collections and random media and bullshit. I forgot this was a podcast. I was just talking to my homie.
Hey, I mean, yeah, right? Like, it's been so long.
Yeah, like,
I'd love to do a part 2.
Yeah,
possibly.
no, honestly, I was just about to say, we probably want a part 2 where we talk a little bit about your streaming career, your music and everything. Where we get less distracted by talking about collections. But you know what? That was a super good talk.
I mean, hey, tangents are amazing.
Yeah. Before we close out, I usually do this. Do you have any things you would like to bring up? Any things you'd like to talk about, address, ask, real quick?
I mean, like, just like, all I really have to say is just like, in this current state with everything that's going on in YouTube and Twitch, like, honestly, like, to your viewers, just keep supporting small artists.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like, there's so many of us that are out there that are so talented. And honestly, another thing is just give the Vocaloid community and Vocaloid like songs using Vocaloid a chance. Because there's so many amazing artists that just have not been found by the mainstream. That it's insane.
Yeah, dude, go out there, listen to your friends' music. Even if you like, I do this sometimes where even if I don't listen to it, I will still like and retweet my friend's song, just regardless, because you support your homies, dog. Go
support
listen
them.
to your friends.
Even if you don't like it, still support
listen
them.
to your friends. Listen to your friends' bands. Listen to your friends' bands. Go to your local shows. Watch your friends' streams. Play your friends' games. Watch their YouTube.
Right, like just support your friends.
Support
honestly.
your
That's
homies. That is the number one, phrase of this show as of now. Support your homies, dog.
Support your homies. Honestly.
Right, so,
yeah. The last thing I'm gonna say is that even though there is some toxicity in the Vocaloid community, I have met the nicest people that I've ever met
toxicity
through this community.
in every community.
Well, yeah, but it can be really bad over here sometimes.
Well, you don't want to say that if you're pitching to people.
Well, yeah, just you know what I mean. Just
no one heard that.
Well, yeah, there's so many good people though in the community
absolutely.
that it's so worth at least checking it out once or twice.
Absolutely, check out new things
because it's such a different landscape now than it ever was in the past. Since not only are a lot of the songs that are coming out more and more in line with what current pop music is, there's just more and more people who are getting into it, and more opportunities to get into it. Because one of the newest vocal synth programs, Symphony, it has a free version with trial voice banks that you can download for free, and you're allowed to post covers and stuff, just not original songs unless you buy the full version.
Okay.
And that's so good to people who just want to experiment or just try starting out with it.
Absolutely.
So honestly, just give the community a chance.
Absolutely. Yeah. Listen,
try
great. Something new, dog. For sure.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are your? Let's give you time. Let's plug, Harvey. What are your accounts? What are your places? Where do you put out shit?
I mainly put shit out on YouTube in terms of music, so you can look me up at Akihito-P. I do have music up on iTunes, Spotify, and stuff now.
Okay, cool.
And again, just look me up under Akihito-P. I should show up. Twitch, same thing, Akihito-P. And then my YouTube is basically the same thing again, Akihito-P YT. So, just follow me, check me out if you want. And yeah, that's really all I have to plug, I think.
All right, cool.
I do have a Discord server also, so feel free to
I'll put that.
join in and talk in chat.
Yeah, I can put all of that in the description of this video. I might flash some on screen. I might not if I feel lazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that'll wrap out this episode. Again, sorry for the wait. I got really busy with summer school, and I'm now teaching classes to children.
Children.
Yeah, dude, kids are so smart.
How young children?
It depends. I teach I just got done teaching art animation class for 10-year-olds, 10, 11-year-olds.
Oh hell yeah!
And then the previous weeks I've taught 7-year-olds Minecraft stuff and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, Minecraft.
It's very kids are so smart, dude.
They are though.
So good.
We don't give them enough credit.
We do not. They're so creative. But yeah.
I mean, one of the people I know in the vocal synth community, they put out amazing music, and I think they're only 16 or 17.
God.
It is insane.
Yeah, kids are smart, dude. So yeah, that'll wrap out that episode. Don't know when the next one's coming out because I'm going on a week-long vacation. In 2 days, as of this recording.
Hell yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then other than that, this has been episode 4 of the Local Creatives Podcast. And yeah, that's about it. Bye-bye.